G'day and welcome back to Zorly Gaming and Planet Zoo, and we are back with update 1.3.0 for Planet Zoo, which includes the Australia pack, the latest DLC from Frontier. Right, so we have just started setting up our entry here into our Australian themed area, and we've got some lovely eucalyptus and all these other wonderful and beautiful Aussie shrubbery and trees that we're going to be utilising throughout this area. Now, as you can see, it's raining. That doesn't dampen our spirits. We're going to get stuck into it. But what I want to do is I want to cover a couple of things that are out with this latest update. We've also got the update and the content pack for the Colombian area as well. So we've got that as well to cover off. I will cover that off later on as we go through this series a bit further. But first off, I mean, being an Aussie, I'm going to concentrate on the Aussie stuff. Right, let's have a look. So, the update contains an animal colour variation, meaningful difference in colour where appropriate for the species to allow for easy identification of individuals, which is going to be interesting. So I'm not going to go through all the details of all that. So that goes on. That affects many of the animals. There's a lot of common bug fixes, stuff like that. There's a new game mode being incorporated with time scenarios. The foliage, there's extra new foliage that's been added in. The century plant, the rainbow eucalyptus, staghorn ferns, mat rush grasses, umbrella thorn, acacia, oak sapling, Scots pine sapling, beech sapling, Brazil nut sapling. There's a Free Australia avatar costume, which I haven't seen yet. 3 new paths, 28 new rock assets, new desert oceania sandbox. There's now vending machines as well. So as well as having our actual shops, we now have vending machines we can place. So we're going to have a look at putting some of those in. There's some new game modes, new challenge mode, franchise mode. There's been some changes. Fixed number of problems with DLC animal research, management staff. Yeah, so there's a whole pile of fixes, and obviously you can go onto Steam and check out all those yourself. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to head in here and continue on. Now, our zoo is pretty much unchanged. I haven't done a lot since we were last here, which was quite some time ago. We've added some other animals and all this sort of stuff, sort of increased our animals. So there's a couple more lions, a couple more cheetahs, reindeer, stuff like that. We've had to fix some other issues, and I mean the lighting's not very good at the moment. So let's just take this off pause and get this moving so we get out of the gloom of the day. So yes, everything's going okay, but we are going to go into here. Now what I have done is I did go to start recording and then realised, well, because this is on a challenge mode map, the animal trading is susceptible to variations with who's got what for sale. And I'm going to get that dingo while it's there. No, that's my dingo. There we go. Yeah, so there's not always animals in here that you may want to get, for instance. And certainly when we first started, which was upon release of the DLC, there was no Australian animals in the market at all. And it took quite some time. I waited for about 10 minutes as I was recording and there was still none. But now there are some coming up, and I've got a collection of animals already, as you saw in here in our animal storage. I've got a couple of koalas, I've got some kangaroos, some cassowaries, dingoes. The only thing I haven't got is I haven't arranged for blue-tongued lizards yet, but that's okay. We can get to that as well. But that's what we're going to be dealing with. So let's have a look. What have I done here? Again, we're going to have to wait till the gloom of the day sort of moves on, but we just started putting in a whole pile of eucalypts and Australian-themed items in here. I've downloaded a couple of little blueprints. There's a blueprint. I can't remember who the model was that made them, but he's made a couple of nature pieces, so you basically bring those in, and there's some preset nature pieces which look okay. And I've used a few of these in here and just spaced them out and all that sort of stuff, and that's what we've been using. Right, but what we want to do is I want to get everything up and running. Now, I have got research running at the moment for the Australia pack. So our mechanic research, he's busy researching the Australia theme here, and I've also got someone researching the South American theme here as well, so we can get both of those up. All the other research for the mechanics is complete, so I don't need to worry about anything else. Vet research, what have we got going on in here? Currently I haven't got a lot of research going on. I do need to go through and set up all my staff again and make sure they're all set correctly. There have been some slight tweaks and changes since we last played, and I want to make sure that's all running nicely. A few of our diseases we've got finished off. Canine distemper, glanders, simian hemorrhagic fever. We've got a few more there to get and sort out so we can actually treat our animals if they get sick. But other than that, we're doing okay. Animals. Right, let's have a quick overview of our animals. These are all the animals we've got in the zoo. So there's all our Arctic wolves. We've got plenty of wolves there at the moment. A couple of cubs. We have to start looking at moving a couple of them on so we don't get any issues there. Some of our snake oh, look, we've got too many spiders there. Right, let's get rid of the older spider. And get rid of you. Right, release them to the wild. Right, we've done the right thing. We've released them to the wild. They're older. They're going to head on off. Let's go back in here. I didn't think the window was going to close. Right, so there's our cheetahs there. They're okay. So I'm basically looking at the welfare here to make sure our animals are okay before we get into building and everything here in the Australia part. Maria, Michaela and Juan, our lesser Antillean iguanas, they're not quite so happy with their habitat. Alright, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. What's going on with this guy? Died of old age. That's unfortunate. Right, so he's died. Okay. That happens, obviously. Other than that, all animals are pretty well okay. That's good. Right, here we go. So it's brightened up a bit now. Let's have a bit of a look-see. So this is our entrance, eucalypts and all that sort of stuff here. Coming along nicely. All right, so in regards to theming, we can't put much down at the moment until we get that first level of unlock for our mechanic research. But what we're going to do is we're going to sort of plan out what we're going to do in here as far as exhibits. So I think the first exhibit we're going to have when we come in here is going to be the koala. So we're going to do a barrier and set all that up. Now, it doesn't seem to be any more barriers. We don't want climbable because koalas can climb. Not climbable. That's climbable. Not climbable whilst powered. I don't know, electric. Is that a new one? I think that is new. I think the electric fence is new. Climbable. Climbable. Glass is what we'll have at the front. Concrete. And no. Alright, let's just do a concrete fence. And alright, we'll just put a concrete fence in up here. Right. I don't think we need to make an overly big exhibit for our koalas. However, considering we haven't done a koala exhibit as yet, this may have to change. Let's just shorten that length just a little bit. 15 meters, right, that'll do. Now, do is grab the glass. I'm going to use the good old one-way glass from there. And there, right. Now, I want to grab and edit this barrier. And just bring that down to there like that. That's what we'll do. Right. Very good. Now, I'm going to put a staff entrance over here. So we're going to put just a habitat gate in there like that. Nice. Now, habitat shelters and stuff like that we're going to need. Now, there are a couple of Australian shelters. Australian shelter, there we go. 12 by 12, 32 by 20, and an 8 by 8. So I think we'll put the shelter in here. Oops. And we'll turn it just off to the side just a little bit so as they get a little bit of privacy there. Right, done that. I'm going to put some shelter extra large leaves. I think they might like the leaves more than hay if the koalas come in here at all. I mean, the koalas should, by rights, actually just stay sleeping in a eucalypt tree. I'm not so sure as to whether Frontier have got it that complete and accurate, so we're going to have to find out. So we're going to put a couple of eucalypts in here. These lovely Australian trees. Like that. We'll put another one up in here. Now, I did also get... Someone had made a koala climbing piece. But where are we? I don't think I've got that available as yet either. Let's have a look. We'll search for koala. And what have we got here? Koala habitat. Koala playground. Yeah, so it hasn't been unlocked because we haven't finished unlocking the Australian exhibits yet. So what we might do is, for the interim, I might just put... let's put that climbing frame in there and just see if that helps them out a little bit initially. All right, what I want to do now is I want to get the koalas in here. So animal trading, we want to select the koala. So we've got koala there. Koala and koala. So I've got 1 male and 3 females. Is that right? Yep. Send to zoo, and we're going to bring them into here. Okay. So once we've got them here, we'll start working out what they're going to need for their terrain and everything else. I've got a funny feeling they're not going to need much long grass like most of the animals. I'm going to get rid of all that long grass. And I reckon probably a bit of sand, what they'll be after. And I haven't put any animals in here previously before, so I don't know. Habitat, again, we're going to go koala. So what have we got in here? I put koala and I get snow leopard stuff. Right, that's not what I'm after. Enrichment. The koala. Marker? That, look over here. Yep, for the koala, right. So we'll put that down. That enrichment there. I'll put that in there as well. Just rotate that around a little bit. That, once you put that in there. All right, so we've got that. I haven't got a path in here actually, so our keepers are going to have some trouble, aren't they? Right, so let's do the length, the width. I'm going to bring that line to grid, line to that grid, and just bring that down like that. And then, why are you doing that to me? Right. Align to grid. Out to there, and then down. Right. Bring you all the way down. This won't be wasted because this will actually be the access area. I'm going to have my staff areas over the back here. So that won't be a problem. Deselect grid, and we just put that into place like that. Right, there we go. Now, you will notice, obviously, our path, we've got an Aboriginal-looking path. It looks like, even though it's logs by the look of it, it does have like an Aboriginal art type look, and I thought that was quite fitting for there. There are a number of new paths available, and I haven't looked at those in detail as yet. Bamboo. There's a new bamboo a gold path. Earth path. There we go. There's the mosaic path. Right, there like that. The earth path is probably another one I will use around here. Like the nice red sort of dirt colour of the outback in Australia. All right. So he's out there like that. Now we haven't got no animals here yet. Why not? Where are they? Where are our koalas? Koala. Oh, they're on the move. This must be a long move for them. They've got to come all the way from the other area. And then once we've got... not reach habitat, possibly due to your work zone setup. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Here we go. Koalas are inbound. Let's have a look, finally. They're a bit pooped. A long run. Right, fellas, you've done a good job. That's it, let's bring them up. Let's have a look at our koalas when they come in. Open the gate. And here we go. Our first koalas are in the zoo. All right. There we go. Here he is. Excellent. Look at that. He's a bit fat-faced. But I think overall, it's a pretty good look. I mean, considering the lighting we've got at the moment, we'll have to look at the lighting during the day as well. But anyway, so let's have a look and see what we've got to do. Looks like we're pretty close. Grass, soil. Probably want a bit of soil, so we'll just put a little bit of soil in there. Soil, light, some soil in there. Right, that'll be all right. They look fairly happy there. I think that's going to be okay. Environment, plants. Severely inappropriate for the animal. Right, tropical and temperate. Well, right, let's get some more plants in then. So let's do that first. Nature, I want to put, let's put some grass in. Why? Right, I want the Australia Pack stuff in here. Filters. Right. Troidia grass. Doesn't like that at all, does it? Australian fern. Right, doesn't mind the fern, which is good because it's Australian. Some ferns up there. What else we got? Right. 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 Okay. Enrichment. Habitat. Habitat environment's all right. So it's just enrichment we need to worry about by the look of it. More plant and tree coverage. Okay, well, we can fix that up. That's okay. Enrichment. Herb scent marker. So we've got species toy. Enrichment is okay. Interspecies bonus we'll look at later. So let's have a look at the habitat enrichment for the koala. Food enrichment. Again, that's not required. Toys. Mirror mobile. Wind chimes for the koala. Okay. Let's put that in there. Right, enrichment's up to 50%. And right, we put a mirror mobile in as well. Well, we'll see how that goes. Climbables. Well, we've got climbables in there already. I don't think we need to add any more climbable for now. Heaters and coolers, not to worry about. Food and water. We're going to put a water pipe in. That in over here. And for food, we're just going to put a little feeding platform in. And I'm going to put that down here. Like so. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe I'll put it over in here. There we go, like that. Right. Now, that doesn't look as though it's glass, does it? Edit the barrier. That's glass. I can't tell in this. I have to wait till it gets to daylight. It certainly doesn't look like it's glass to me. Right. Like that. Oh, that's better. Right. And these will be the other way. Right, so we need to build that was curve section, no. Back cut there, bottom. That way. And you go that way as well. Right, that's better. And you need to change to one-way glass. There we go. And I think long way as well. And we'll change. There we go. Right. Okay, that's better. Right, now we can see the koalas. Now the koalas are straight away going up and they're climbing. Wonderful. So there's no ramp down there, fella. All right, anyway. Close enough. Now, nature. I want to put a couple more trees in here. Desert bloodwood tree. Really don't want them to be overhanging, but they don't tend to jump off. They should be okay. Ghost gum. Really want the eucalyptus more than anything. The eucalyptus are all very big. There. Right. Is that making them any happier? Let's have a look. Enrichment's okay. Get to that. Right, so we've got plenty of navigable area. They've got climbing area, which they're happy enough with. Desert bloodwood tree. Remove that plant species. Troidia grass, we'll get rid of that plant species. Right, so coverage. We just need a little bit more coverage for them. Ghost gum. Won't need much more. More ghost gum there. And we'll put on a couple of ghost gums over here. It's over at the back of the habitat, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So that's done. Right. There we go. So we've got in here now. Oh, our other koalas have been delivered as well. There's Audrey. We have Audrey. We have Alice. We have Ellie. And we got over here. It's Alice. Oh, we got two Alices. No, surely not. Alice. Audrey. Alice. We got two Alices. And Ellie. Right. Right, here we go. All right, that's all good. All right. So the koalas are there, ready to go. So what we need to do now is we need to just fix up these facilities here. Speakers. No. Get rid of that. I want to put educational speaker down there. I want to put education board walk through. Possibly put that a bit big. I'll possibly put that though in here and have that as our entrance. That fit. Let's put that there and just see how that goes. Right, let's have a look in here. Deforestation. Thinking about Australian. But we'll leave that there and just see how that pans out. I've got no guests that are interested in coming over here yet. That's okay. So let's put some educational screens and cameras. I want to put info sign board. What have we got here? Startup low P. Oh, that's locked. Reptile center. Now I do need to put the eastern brown snake over here as well, even though we've got it over near the entrance. I'm going to put an eastern brown snake over here as well. Right, we're going to put this in. And we're going to rotate that around there like that. And put that down there like that. There we go. Now, we are going to need power. We haven't got any power over here at all at the moment either. So that is what we're going to have to get going as well. Right, put on the sign there. We're going to put that as the koala. Look at that beautiful thing. Not a drop bear though. Oh, here we go. Our first guests have come over to have a look at the koalas. Very good. Right. Now, what we need to do is look at putting in our buildings. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is I can put in a small exhibit here, probably for the blue-tongued lizards. And then behind that, I can have our facilities. But in the interim, I'm just going to put in a blank facility buildings just to get our guys over here looked after. So first thing I want to keep a hut nearby. So there's an Australian keeper hut there which we've got pre-made. All these here are just general keeper huts. So I'm just going to place a very generic keeper hut like that. And we're going to put that there like so. I'm also going to put in power and water. There was power and water there. So wind turbine. I haven't used a wind turbine. Is that new? Surely I didn't. Must be new. Right, you can go there. I think that hooked you in. And water treatment. And make sure, oops, one too many. There we go. And you can go in there like that. Right. So we've got a vet's hut, we've got power, and we've got water. Right. So these screens down here now should be powered up, and they are, as you can see there. Well, that one's not. Oh, it's just outside the zone, is it? All right, that's okay. We can fix that as well. Get this speaker working. No, exit that. Right. We want to put that. Koala. Right, that's working. Excellent. Now we might just see about moving this. Right, that's not going to move as one, is it? Let's just delete. Delete. Put a new one in. Switch up. Let's go. Video was here. Oh, where's our power? Let's have a look. Well, we just missed. Right, let's put one just here in the middle, and that will be sufficient. Like so. Bang. There we go. Right. Now, I'm also going to need a keeper over here because I haven't got one assigned over here and I haven't set that up. So we're just going to grab a new staff member. I'm going to grab a keeper and drop him down here. Hopefully, he will now go in here and he'll look after the koalas for us. Excellent. All right. So there we go. Koalas are up and running. There we go. Get in there. Now, I haven't noticed them. Have they climbed the trees? Oh, I have. Excellent. Look at this. Oh, it's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There he is. He's sitting up in his tree. There we go. Right. Try and get a good angle on him. There he is. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? There's our koala sitting in his tree. And he's all happy and Larry. Excellent. That's Alice. So she's very happy. All right. Excellent. Right, and that's basically where we're going to leave it for this episode. We are going to continue cracking on with the Aussie theming and all that sort of stuff as we continue on. But that's the end for this episode. Don't want to drag it on too long, but it's not a highly viewed series as it is, but hopefully there'll be a little bit of interest in this DLC. Oh, we better just hook that up. Voila. Right. And there we go. We've got our speakers, we've got our signage, we've got our 4 koalas in here happily sitting around, and we are good to go. So everything has started up. So all we need now is guests to come through and do all that sort of stuff. So what I will do very, very quickly is I will just put in a vending machine or 2 very, very quickly. Guest facilities. Where are the vending machines? Here we are, vending machine. Chief beef, cosmic cow ice cream, cosmic cow milk. Let's put a ice cream in here. Right, we'll put that there. And we'll put a... there's the water. Dip shop. We'll put that there. Okay. And just to finish that off, I will put a garbage bin in when I find the garbage bins. I don't think we've unlocked any Australian ones yet, so we'll just put... oh, what's that? That's... I'm going to zoom in. Like that. And of course, what I forgot to do as well is I've got to put the donation thing in, didn't I? Let's quickly find that and put that in. Because we want them to donate some money to us if we can. Whoops. That's what we want. There we go. We'll put that one over here. And we'll put one over here as well. And just for the sake of it, we'll put another one over here. Right. There we go. All right. That's it, ladies and gents. That is our koala. I think we've got a mechanic coming over to have a look, which is good. We're going to continue developing all this and getting this all set up. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Bit of a slow start, but I think we're going to start getting this looking quite nice as we develop it on a bit further. All right, that's it. Don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details are all down below. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And, of course, if you do subscribe, make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well so you're made aware of when new videos are available on the channel. Until next time, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Planet Zoo and Duck Zorly Gaming. See you later. Bye.